Hi crafty friends, welcome back to my channel. So I decided tonight I was going to finish up my December Daily 2018 album, and I had this idea after watching Allie's lesson in the product play on wreaths, because oh my god, I'm so sorry. I went to Georgia for Christmas last year, and I had so many photos, and I had no idea how to document Christmas Day. And then Allie shared in her product play, she was talking about like being a translator, and she had shared this concept of the photo wreath, and I knew that that was going to be the way I was ending my album. Like, I knew that the photo wreath was happening. So here is the monster. Here's where I am. So this is where I am for day 25. I have this to back, which I can just easily put my number 25 on this, which is what I'm probably going to end up doing. I'm probably just going to end up putting my number 25 on this. And then I have a bunch of free space. So my idea, and I did a little bit off camera already, I had this paper from last year. I'm not sure where it came from, but it's perfect because I had the picture frames on it. And then I printed out my journaling, and I kept my journaling really short and sweet. It's a letter to my family, but instead of doing like a really long letter, I kept it relatively short. And then in Photoshop, I created a circle, and then I centered my journaling like that. So it's going to sit like that. And then since I had so many photos, I just printed out a bunch of them super small. Like super small, different sizes, different orientations. And I'm going to make a wreath. I have no idea if this is going to work. I have a bunch more photos if it doesn't work. But that's my plan. So I'm going to make a wreath, and then I'm going to go from there. So what I'm probably going to do is, I haven't done a December Daily process video, so I have no idea how this is going to go. So what I might do is I might put you on fast forward for a little bit while I figure out like the process, because I'm just going to be taping photos down and there's not much for me to say. So I think what I'm going to do is, while I'm arranging my wreath, I'm going to put this on fast forward, stop talking, maybe have some music in the background, and then after I finish arranging my wreath and it comes to embellishing and everything else, I'm going to come back on. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to stop talking now and figure this out. So yeah. Okay, so we're back. So I have gone through and adhered all my photos, and I have adhered my my journaling, and I thought I cut this down so it fits perfectly behind it, but it's sticking out a tiny bit. So I'm going to go ahead and take this extra bit of vellum off. Okay, so I'm going to eventually embellish this. I don't know how yet. What I think I'm going to do first is make my day 25 page before I start embellishing. So I have a bunch of 6x8 pattern papers. The thing is, all my stuff is already set up for this year. So I have, like, all my patterns are mixed up. So I'm not sure which one's from this year, which one's from last year. So I'm just going to go ahead and pick out one that I like. I don't really care if it's from this year or last year. Actually, I really like this. I like this Merry and Bright. I think I like the black and white with the black and white. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with that. So the Merry and Bright paper is from this year's Feed Your Craft kit, if you're curious. I'm not sure if they're still in the shop, but Elise at Feed Your Craft had 2 different kits. She had a Feed Your Craft kit and a kit from In a Creative Bubble. So that's what that's from. So I'm gonna admit, this is a little awkward for me because I'm not used to scrapping like live like this. Like, I'm used to making my projects and then going in and voiceovering it later. So I'm 100% winging this. I'm being totally upfront. Like, I have no idea what I'm doing right now. So hopefully this isn't terribly awkward when you guys go to watch it later. I know I want one of these gold foil numbers, so I'm just looking for the 25. These are from this year. Here we go. Okay, so I have my 25. I might put some circles since I have that big circle element. So I have these. I have this Noel. Celebrate we will, for life is short but sweet for certain. Oh, I love that. And December memories. Okay, this is perfect. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna layer these 3 like that. I'm gonna put my 25, and it works out perfectly because the colors match super well. Oh, that looks so good together. Okay, I don't know how to adhere these without making a mess. I want to see something. Okay, so you can kind of see it through this, but that's okay. So I'm trying to avoid using a ton of tape so that you don't have it show through. So we'll see. And I'm a bit of a mess right now because I have stuff everywhere. Because you know when you have like these ideas and you just have to. So I was actually, it is currently 10:44. I'm not joking, it is 10:44. And I was on my way home from school and I had this crazy idea. Like I said, I was watching Allie's wreath lesson and I had this crazy idea and I was like, I'm gonna go home and I'm just gonna recreate that wreath. And then I was like, no, I'm gonna recreate that wreath tomorrow. And the whole train ride home, my brain was like, you're gonna go home and recreate that wreath tonight. And I got home and I popped on the camera and I'm recreating this wreath tonight. I'm sure this has happened to everyone where you have an idea and it just won't let you, sleep and it won't quit. So this is actually it's actually coming together pretty quickly, I gotta say, until I like start losing bits and pieces. Okay, so I have my 25. So now what I'm going to do is find some way to put gold on this side. I'm looking through what I have where I can find some way to put gold on this side. But before I do that, I think I'm going to add a few more bits and pieces to the left side. So I'm going through my chipboard. I'm looking for circle chipboard pieces. That joy is really pretty. I actually, you know what, I can. Ooh, these are perfect. Okay, so here, this one says family time. This one says love. This one says lovely tree. I'm using all of these. That's it. They're all going on this page. These circles are perfect. Okay, so they're all going here. And I'm not second guessing it. If this is your first time at my channel, I am sorry. I am normally not this disorganized. Like I said, I normally do voiceover style videos, but with my December daily project, it's kind of hard to do voiceovers because I don't ever know what I'm doing. Like I'm going for it, and I figured why not just kind of show you guys what I'm up to, what I'm making. Also, you can see it happening in real time, so it's pretty cool. So you can see that it doesn't take very long to put together these really fun pages. Like I said, I had the idea when I was on my way home, so I didn't have the idea at home. But from start to finish, I think I started putting this page together in Photoshop on my computer at 10:15, and it is 10:46, and it's almost finished. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I like odd numbers. Actually, I think I want to put some here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put. I like these here. I gotta find. Okay, so that's what those look like. And I want a smaller, something small, kind of like a enamel dots. I think I'm gonna look and see if I have anything that's kind of like an enamel dot that I can add. Ooh, these puffy stickers are fun. Okay, so I have some of these puffy stickers. Are any of these the right color? Oh, this reindeer one is perfect. And there's this red one that says love this. Okay. This blue one doesn't really work, but there is this one that says 25. So if I can figure out, oh, perfect. I'm gonna put this one that says 25 right here. I don't know, I don't like that, never mind. I really want to use this 25 one, but I'm trying to figure out where I can put it where it's not covering my journaling or covering my family. Yep, right here is perfect. Great. Okay, so I have my two, actually those are both on the same side and I don't think I like that very much. Yeah, so I tucked that one under the 25. And now this gray one just kind of feels like it's floating in no man's land by himself. I think I might take that. I think I'm going to take that one off for a little bit and come back to it and see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have an odd number on this page and an odd number on this page. I like odd numbers of embellishments. I don't know if that's like a real thing or if it's just something I like to do, but I like odd numbers of embellishments. So yeah, so that's day 25 and I like it so much. So, okay, so that was the front of day 25 and I'm going to do one more thing and then I'm going to consider this album finished. So here's how it looks. I think it looks so good. I got to figure out if there's a way to add some, this is not straight. I don't think I can move it. I got to figure out if there's a way to add some gold to this side to tie it together. So I'm going to go through my stash after I'm finished filming and see if I have any gold circle elements that I can add. But I'm going to do one more thing. So I have a few more pictures and I figured since I'm making a wreath, I was like, I wonder if I can make a Christmas tree. So I'm going to attempt, I don't know if this is going to work, but I think I'm going to see if I can make a Christmas tree of photos. And I think it's going to work. Almost. Oh, yes, it's working. And it's going to be a bit of a wonky tree. It's going to be a wonky tree. It's not going to be a perfect tree. But I don't want all the photos to be the same height. And then this is going to be like the base. Oh, it's super cute. Oh, I love it. Okay, I'm just going to figure out what background I want to put that on. So I probably should have looked for pattern paper before I started because it has to be the same size as this because it's going to go on the back side of this and it's going to be the end page of my album. So I will be right back. I think what I'm going to do is just fast forward a little bit again. I'm going to go find some pattern paper and I'll be right back. So I cannot speak anymore. Okay, so I've assembled my tree. I'm looking for a small gold, never mind, I didn't leave myself any room. I wanted to put a tree topper, but I didn't leave myself any room. Okay, I gotta see if I can move this whole thing down now. Ugh. This is why I don't do this type of thing. Because I change my mind 100 times. So, yeah, so this is what actual scrapping with me looks like. Like, I literally change my mind 100 times while I'm making something. Which is why the magic of editing, no one ever knows how discombobulated I am while I'm making something. So, yeah. I honestly, I'm really enjoying this. It's a little stressful doing this like this because I keep feeling like I'm messing up and it's a tiny bit stressful. But I actually really like, okay, so now that I've moved it down, I'm like interrupting myself as I'm speaking. Now that I've moved it down, I've left myself room for a tree topper. So yeah, this is a little nerve-wracking because I'm not used to working this way, but I'm actually really enjoying it. So I think I might try to do this a few times. That's perfect. I think I might try to do this a few times during the month. Like I said, if I haven't, I said this in my foundation pages video, if I have an idea that I think other people might find interesting, or if I'm making something, I like this. I'm gonna add a few puffy stickers. I'm gonna add a few puffy stickers to my tree. If I'm making something that I think you guys might find fun, or, you know, something that I think might be inspiring, I think I'm going to try to film it at least a few times in the month. Like if I come up with, I don't know if I like that there. If I can come up with like maybe 3 or 4 videos during the month, I think that might be pretty cool. So that's going to be my aim, to try to create home for the holiday. Oh, Christmas traditions. Okay, this one's perfect. So that's going to be my aim, to try to create a few, I'm going to tuck this one underneath, a few videos during the month, just so you guys can see what I'm up to. And I don't know, it might be fun to hang out. Maybe I'll try this format on other projects. I have no idea. But it might be cool to try this format on other projects, since I gotta leave myself room for holes, since this is going so well. So yeah, okay, so that's that. I hope this isn't horrible when you guys are watching it. Like, I hope you guys watch this and you go, oh, that was actually pretty cool. Okay, so I have to put white cardstock here, or I won't be able to read my journaling, which is perfect because I have this piece of white cardstock that is the exact size of my holes. So that's kind of serendipitous. I'm just going to trim some of this excess off. Trim some of that excess. That's perfect. So my album for 2019, I'm going to be doing a lot more pocket page style. So there won't be like pages that are this involved. There won't be pages that are this involved. I say that, there might be. I don't know if I'll be able to help myself. I don't know if there'll be as many pages that are this involved as there are in this album. But I figured it's Christmas and I might as well end it off, you know, with a bang. So, and again, I didn't know if I was going to have photos, as many photos for this Christmas as I had for last Christmas, because I just don't know what the plan, oh, that's so pretty. I don't know what the plan is. Like, I don't know if I'm going to be away from home this Christmas. This is our first Christmas without my father-in-law. Joshua's dad died in March. So I don't know what this holiday season is going to look like for us, to be honest. I remember Brandy Kincaid, she's on Allie's design team. She was sharing a lot about what the holidays looked like for her after she lost her mom. And she did a fair bit of journaling about that in her December daily album. And I just remember thinking, like, that must be so therapeutic for her, you know, being able to document that. And all I was thinking about, you know, how nice it was. And it never occurred to me that, like, I was probably going to be dealing with something really similar really soon. I mean, Joshua is 32 and I am 29, and so no one ever imagines that they're going to lose a parent. First of all, like, no one ever imagines they're going to lose a parent, period. But I definitely don't think anyone imagined that they were going to be losing a parent as young as he did. So we have no idea what this holiday season is going to look like for us. So that's going to be interesting. It's a mixed bag. It'll be interesting. So we'll see how it goes. So I figured since I had this is not going to fit in here. I'm going to have to punch this by hand. I figured since I had this, all these photos from my holiday last year, and I had no idea if I was going to have photos from my holiday this year, I might as well just do that. So I'm not going to like let you watch me punch holes in this. I'm going to go ahead and attach this to the page in my album and punch holes in it and put this in. So here's what day 25 looks like. And then here is the back. Here's how the album ends. And then I had a stitched bag that I had all my Christmas cards in, so I'm just gonna leave that there. But I really like how this came out. I added some puffy stickers. I added the chipboard star on my tree, and this photo wreath. It just made me so happy. Like, it worked out exactly the way I wanted it to. So thanks for watching, friends. I hope that, again, I keep saying this, I hope this wasn't terrible. Thank you for bearing with me. I'm sure I will refine this a little bit once December starts, but this was a really fun exercise and I hope you enjoyed. So till next time, friends, keep it crafty and have the very best day.